Congressmen are pushing to lower the age of criminal liability to 9 years old. And their counterparts in the upper chamber, though, are saying that this bill will die over at the Senate. A few senators, however, are open to setting the minimum age of criminal liability at 12 years old. Mayan Los Baños with the rest of the story.
Majority of senators oppose the House's plan to lower the age of criminal liability to 9 years old. Currently, 16 senators have expressed their objections to amending the Juvenile Justice Welfare Act that has set the minimum age of criminal responsibility at 15 years old. A few senators, though, are amenable to lowering the bar at 12 years old.
Palagay natin, hindi po yan isang deterrent sa krimen po sa ating bansa. Nagiging cruel lang po tayo sa ating mga kabataan at sa ating mga anak, no? Saan ka nakakita ng isang lipunan na ang 9 years old gustong ikulong gaya ng isang 25 o 30 years old?
Sa ganyang murang edad at murang isipan nila, sabi ng mga child psychologists, hindi pa talaga ganap na nade-develop yung utak nila. Okay, naiintindihan nila mentally, pag sinasabing tama ito, iyan naman mali. Pero yung kakayahan talaga nila, yung discernment, timbangin ano talaga yung tama sa mali at ano yung risko sa kanila, ano yung consequences.
On Tuesday's Senate hearing, Attorney Tricia Oco, Executive Director of the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Commission, explained that based on scientific studies that the critical parts of the brain involved in decision-making don't reach full maturity until 22 years old for females and 25 years old for males.
Their impulse that controls them. Like for instance, if you look at teenagers nowadays, when they make decisions, they don't make it because they know that's what being told to them as right or wrong, but because of peer pressure. So it depends on their priority and also because of their immaturity. So actually, they really need guidance.
Based on PNP data, there are more than 9,000 cases of children in conflict with the law in 2018. Most of these incidents involved theft. But the JJWC explains children do not have the capacity to decide for themselves and will more often given to adults.
Even with adult people who feel that they have the sense of belongingness, when they are with these people, they have difficulty deciding what is right, how much more for our children, who usually will just really follow yung leaders po nila na mga adults.
But Senate President Soto maintains his stand that there is a need to lower the age of criminal liability at least to 12 years old. He explains that under the bill he is pushing, minors in conflict with the law won't end up in jail. Rather, children who have committed serious crimes will be sent to halfway houses like Bahay Pag-asa to be rehabilitated.
Napakaraming crimes na nakukumit ng 13, 14, 15 years old. Maliwanag na may discernment eh. Hindi pwede puro theoretical, puro science. Hindi actually. Ano gusto nila ngayon? So 22 years old and below, walang criminal responsibility.
But during the hearing, Oco also pointed out the loopholes in the implementation of the current Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act, especially in the case of children or teenagers who have committed heinous crimes such as murder and rape. JJWC said they should be confined in Bahay Pag-asa. The problem is there are only 63 facilities all over the country. What's worse, 5 of them aren't functional at all. Senators also hit the LGU's failure to fund the operation and maintenance of these halfway houses.
Some of the Bahay Pag-asa we saw, mas malala po siya sa kulungan. Wala silang programs, wala silang beds, wala silang cabinets, ang mga bata doon, they're just told to keep quiet the whole day and not do anything. So yung iba sa kanila, they do self-harm because they're very bored.
We really should be able to tell the LGUs, hoy, you allocate X% of your era to the maintenance of the Bahay Pag-asa. Ang problema po namin is that the Supreme Court said this is local autonomy. You cannot dictate on the local government how they should spend their era.
The Senate is set to continue its hearing on the said issue this coming Friday. Justice Committee Chairman Senator Gordon said he will try his best to pass the measure by June this year before the 17th Congress ends.
Hindi compromise yun. You have to make him win. Galit na galit yung tao eh. Nakita ko talaga. Ako, makita niyo yung mukha ng presidente. Galit talaga siya sa drugs eh.
Reporting for News 5, Mayan Los Baños, we are One News.